Hi, it's Tim from DigimaxLive.com, and today I'd like to share something very personal with you. The question of whether or not doing your best is really good enough. Now, exam season's just over in Singapore, and the pressure was pretty intense at home. Now, Mum always says, don't worry, just do your best, which is of course the right thing for any parent to say if the kids are really pushing themselves. But in my experience, I've done my best is more often than not an excuse, a reason to give up. Winston Churchill once said, sometimes doing your best isn't good enough. Sometimes you must do what is required. Now, that sounds harsh, but taking on that mindset helps you to push through, particularly when you feel like you've had enough. And if you're being honest with yourself, all those times that you've had enough, didn't you just say, I've done my best and quit? Now, the more powerful effect of just pushing through your best and doing it is firstly that you break your own barriers and limitations, but also you stop living life with regrets. Now, sure, I've had my missed opportunities in the past, and looking back, I've always told myself, Tim, in that situation, you couldn't have done anything more, you've done your best. And on hindsight, I see clearly that all I've done there is given myself permission to fail and to blame the situation. Now, I decided to stop living that way. Decided that I'd had enough of living with regrets and made up my mind to start living a life that was meaningful to me. Now, that meant learning a new skill. In this case, it was internet marketing and business startup coaching and mentoring. And that's pretty scary, leaving behind all you know. All I knew for 20 years was the law, but I didn't let that stop me. In fact, I put myself in a situation where I couldn't allow myself to give any excuses. If I didn't make it, my family would suffer, and so I had to make it. There were no excuses in that situation that could be acceptable. And so I chose to invest in myself and to learn these new skills. I'm glad to say that a few short months later, investing in myself has paid off. On hindsight, I must admit that at that point, my mindset wasn't all that it is today. There were times when I did feel like quitting, but my mentors and coaches pulled me right along. If you feel like you've missed an opportunity in the past, this may be the exact time to take action. The step you're wondering if you should take may very well be that step that takes you into a better future for you and your family. For me, it was signing up with the Six Figure Mentors, and that was the step towards the time and financial freedom that I now enjoy. That exact same system is available to you today. Just click the link below and register, and you'll be given an account where you can try out completely risk-free the exact business model and receive the exact same mindset coaching and mentoring that I received. Just do it, and don't let yourself quit. You'll be glad you did. See you on the inside.